Hello, it's Mundo Monday, and today we're going to talk about a different kind of diversity than we have been. The diversity of what people like to wear. Different people like to wear different things. But sometimes people try to tell other people what they should wear. Sometimes this is about safety. You should wear many layers when it's cold outside, and you should not wear all of that when it is hot. But sometimes people's shoulds are more arbitrary. That means there's no real reason, just that it's the way it's usually done. Have you ever heard someone say, "That's for boys," or "That's for girls"? For example, you may have heard that pink is a girl color and blue is a boy color. Why? Who decided that? Oh, they tell you, that's just the way it is. But that's not true. If you go back in time, just over 100 years, then someone might tell you that pink is a boy's color and blue is for girls.
Blue's my favorite color because it's the color of a peaceful ocean and a clear sky. It has nothing to do with me being a girl or a boy.
I see you are wearing blue today.
Yes.
I also see you're wearing pants.
Blue jeans, in fact.
Back when people thought blue was a girl color, they also thought girls shouldn't wear pants.
Well, that's silly. Most of the girls I know wear pants.
Well, somebody had to do it first when other people thought she shouldn't.
Like Mary in this story. Mary Wears What She Wants by Keith Negley. Once upon a time, but not too long ago, girls weren't allowed to wear pants. Can you imagine? The only thing girls could wear were uncomfortable dresses, heavy and hot and hard to breathe in dresses, tied too tight and I can't bend over dresses. It's the way things have always been, the way things will always be, they said. And no one thought it should be any different. Actually, that last part's not entirely true. Mary thought it should be different, and she had an idea. A very daring idea. A great idea! Mary liked it so much she went in the town to show everyone. It was kind of a big deal. Does everyone look happy about her pants? He doesn't. Oh, she looks shocked. She looks mad. He kind of thinks it's funny, doesn't he? He's hiding his eyes. Not everyone liked it. "You're gonna regret wearing pants, Mary Walker," they all said. "No, I won't," Mary said back. Oh, she's covered in eggs now. But she kinda did regret it. I mean, look, they got eggs all over her. Mary didn't understand why everyone cared so much about what she wore. They had never seen a girl wearing pants before, said her father. Sometimes people get scared of what they don't understand. "So, should I go back to wearing dresses?" asked Mary. "I didn't say that," said her dad. Her dad's supportive of whatever she wants to wear, but look at what her dad's wearing. Her dad's wearing 2 different socks. He is okay with anybody wearing whatever they feel like. He wants to wear 2 different socks. He can. But that night, Mary didn't get a wink of sleep. The next morning, Mary decided she didn't like being told what to wear. Pants were just plain better in all sorts of ways. As she left for school, she discovered she could walk even faster in pants, which Mary really appreciated. Look at all the people running after her. They're still mad because she's wearing pants. Can you believe it? When Mary got to school, it was more of the same. She started to worry that this is how things were going to be from now on. Now they got signs that say, real girls wear dresses. No pants! Dresses forever! I'd like to go to school, please, said Mary. But you're wearing boys' clothes, they all said. I'm not wearing boys' clothes, said Mary. I'm wearing my clothes. Now, if you'll excuse me, please, I'm late for school. And with that, she pushed through the door and went inside, prepared for even more of the same. Except it wasn't the same at all. And it was never the same again. Mary was a trendsetter. These girls decided they liked to tried to wear some pants too. So they did. Look, everyone's out playing in their pants. This shows, it's actually based on a true story. That there was a Mary Walker who wore pants, and whenever anyone asked her about it, she said, I don't wear men's clothes, I wear my own clothes. She actually grew up to become a doctor. Says at the end, not boy clothes, not girl clothes. But you know, I like to wear dresses too. I like the way they flow around me. I like the way they're cooler around my legs in the summertime than pants are. I like how pretty some of them can be too.
Sure, dresses are nice too. In fact, before people rode horses, everyone wore what you might today consider to be a dress. And even after that, only the horse riders of some cultures wore pants.
Even the boys?
Definitely. It's funny that people in your culture say that it's perfectly normal for girls to wear dresses or pants now, but they still think boys should only wear pants. In other cultures, it's normal to see men in skirts or robes or kilts. It's sometimes even more normal than pants. But if a boy wants to wear a dress in your culture, he usually gets teased.
It's not fair. If I'm allowed to wear a flowy, poofy, pretty dress whenever I want to, why shouldn't a boy? A boy like Morris here. Morris Micklewhite and the Tangerine Dress by Christine Baldacchino. Pictures by Isabelle Malenfant. Morris Micklewhite has a mother named Moira and a cat named Moo. Morris likes Sundays because his mother makes him pancakes on Sundays. Mondays are great too because on Mondays Morris goes to school. Morris likes a lot of things about school. He likes to paint, he likes to do puzzles, he likes the apple juice at snack time, and singing the loudest during circle time. But most of all, Morris likes the dress-up center and the tangerine dress. Morris likes the color of the dress. It reminds him of tigers, the sun, and his mother's hair. He likes the noises the dress makes. Swish, swish, swish when he walks, and crinkle, crinkle, crinkle when he sits down. He takes turns wearing all the different shoes, but his most favorite ones go click, click, click across the floor. Sometimes the boys make fun of Morris. Sometimes the girls do too. Morris pretends he can't hear their words over the swish, swish, swishes and the crinkle, crinkle, crinkles and the click, click, clicks he makes when he walks. Morris pretends he can't hear their words, but he can. On Monday, Becky tried to pull the dress right off his back. You can't wear it, you're a boy. On Tuesday, Eli, Henry, and the other boys wouldn't let Morris ride on their spaceship unless he took the dress off. Astronauts don't wear dresses, they said. On Wednesday, Bee and Leela noticed Morris's fingernails. His mother had painted them for him the night before. They chased him around the playground shouting, "Pinky fingers, pinky fingers!" On Thursday, the boys wouldn't sit near Morris at the snack table. We don't want you to turn us into girls. Would there be a problem with that? Says a girl. On Friday, Morris pretended he had a tummy ache. When he thought of all the kids in his class and all the mean things they did and said, his tummy ached for real. His mother let him stay in his bed and read books about elephants. Moo sat in his lap. Moo liked elephants too. On Saturday, Morris's mother brought him some apple juice. As he took a sip, she stroked his hair. Moo purred loudly. Morris suddenly felt well enough to do a puzzle. He hummed to himself and felt better still. On Sunday, Morris crawled out from under the covers after a wonderful dream about being on a space safari with Moo. In the dream, they saw big blue elephants and tigers the color of the sun that Morris could hold in the palm of his hand. The elephants swish, swish, swished as they moved through the grass, and the tigers ate giant leaves that crinkle, crinkle, crinkled as their tiny teeth chewed on them. The buttons on the spaceship click, click, clicked under Morris's fingers. Morris wanted to share all the amazing things he'd seen. He took out his brushes, put on his smock, and began to paint using every color he could imagine. He showed his painting to his mother when he was done. He pointed out the big blue elephant and the tiny tiger, the color of the sun, the tall grass, the giant leaves. He pointed out Moo in his shiny round space helmet. And, who's that? His mother asked, pointing at the little boy in the tangerine dress riding atop the big blue elephant. Morris was hoping she'd ask. That's me, he said. On Monday, Morris went to school with his painting rolled up in his backpack. When he had the chance, he put on the dress that reminded him of tigers and the sun and his mother's hair. Morris swish, swish, swished, the tangerine dress crinkle, crinkle, crinkled, his shoes click, 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 and Morris felt wonderful. Eli and Henry wouldn't let him on their spaceship, so Morris built his own. He hung his painting on the front of it and climbed in, ready to take off. Are there really elephants in space? Eli asked. And tigers? If you follow me, we can find out, Morris offered. Eli and Henry followed Morris to a planet they'd never visited before. As they explored, Morris swish, swish, swished, the tangerine dress crinkle, crinkle, crinkled, and his shoes click, click, clicked. By the time they returned to Earth, Eli and Henry had decided that it didn't matter if astronauts wore dresses or not. The best astronauts were the ones who knew where all the good adventures were hiding. Morris smiled. He already knew that. When snack time was over, Becky demanded the dress. Morris told her she could have it when he was done with it. Boys don't wear dresses, Becky snipped. Morris smiled as he swished, crinkled, and clicked back to his spaceship. This boy does. The end. So it doesn't matter if you like spaceships or safaris or elephants or fancy tea parties or whatever. You can wear what you want.
Mary and Morris wear what they want. Wear what you want, too.